Hey, in this video, I am going to make you a better squirrel hunter by showing you differences in the calls, how to use them, when to use them, and what in the world these are for. All right, first, we're gonna start off with the short call. Now this is an Obie's call, can you see that? This is a handmade call that I really enjoy. What this one's used for is when you know there's a squirrel in the tree, but it's wrapped itself around. You have your rifle pointed and you can sit there and tap your rifle to make this noise. That little bark will send them around the tree just because they're curious. Now they may just poke out a little bit, but it's gonna be enough time to give you a shot. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, can a rock do the same thing? Absolutely. But if there's a bunch of leaf litter around the trees, sometimes you don't want to be looking to the ground because you're only going to get that shot and it will be vapping really fast. So you want to either carry a rock in your pocket or use the short call. That little noise will get them curious and they will spin around that tree. Now, I mentioned the rock. How do you use the rock? The same type of thing. I will keep a couple of them in a shirt pocket. And if you know squirrels around the tree, say you forgot your call at the house, wait a second and pitch those rocks and make them bounce in the leaf litter. That squirrel will think that you're walking around the tree and it'll spin around. Bingo, you got your shot. But you have to be ready with the rocks. All right, now we got the long call. Now this one is a Primos. And there, of course, there's a lot of different companies that make these and they all sound roughly the same. This one has 3 sounds it can make. One, it can have that little bark noise, just like the short call. But what makes the long call special is this. Now, why in the world would you want to do that? You haven't seen a squirrel. You're in the woods. It's all by itself. It's desolate. There's nothing around. That's the perfect time to use the long call. You shake it, you put your hand over the mouth of it, and you want to get that tone that sounds like a squirrel. There's a great possibility that you're going to hear them answer that call barking. Now, no call will absolutely bring a squirrel to you. Keep that in mind. But what this is going to do is it's going to send an alert, and the squirrels will pop up, and they'll hear that, and then you'll hear one barking down the next holler, or maybe just a tree or two away from you. Then you know they're in the area. The third sound that this call can make is another distress call. Now this one is when there's danger. Watch. Now how do you use that? I want you to go sit beside an old tree, kind of in some cover. I want you to give this thing a pop, and I want you to grab a handful of leaves and do this. That sounds like an old hawk or an owl has got themselves a squirrel, and the rest of them will start barking. And that's gonna let you know where the squirrels are. Guys, this hunting knowledge is invaluable, but the next one is going to be 2 quarters. This one is going to be used, especially here in Missouri, at the beginning of the year when we have our hickory nuts all out and blooming. They'll sit there and they'll cut, which means they're gonna sit there and be chewing on hickory nuts. So to get things calm, I want you to go out, sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. And you're going to take your 2 quarters, hold them together, and make this noise. That's gonna sound like a squirrel chewing on some hickory nuts. That's gonna get some attention for sure. Other squirrels will get jealous, come on out and try to get themselves one, and you get yourself a squirrel. Now what about the nickel? I promised an old nugget of knowledge. Now my grandpa showed me this one, and I use this one only whenever the squirrel hunting's tough and you don't want to get skunked. You want to take home at least 1 squirrel. Okay, this one I want you to find a spot that has kind of an open area in the canopy. I want you to kick apart some of the leaves and make a big giant circle around this. And I want you to make a big deal of it and drop it. Go sit about 20 to 30 yards away from that nickel. Squirrels will get so curious, they gotta come and check it out. They will have to. It'll take you about 15 to 20 minutes, sometimes 30. When they think it is absolutely no danger, they'll come out to check out what you put down in that clearing and what all that fuss was about. They'll come check it out. Now you can wait for 1 or 2 squirrels to come out, but be ready, but you can't move. You have to be absolutely still for this one, and it will work. Guys, squirrel season is going to be upon us before we know it, so get ready. Check out OB's calls. He has the long and the short one. A good Primos call, there's nothing wrong with it. And of course, everything in your tool bag, every piece of knowledge that you've learned, whether it's from here on YouTube to your grandfathers, use it, because it'll help make you a better woodsman. And until next time, let's keep it cheap.